Yeah, bud. Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay, right. I'm just gonna put you down now, okay? Down there, okay? Now, just do this. Here we go. Alright. Okay. Now you're gonna stay here and, oh. Right, we recorded. Right. Hello guys. Welcome back to Dragon Ball 2.0, and today, well, I'm here with Tuchus right here, and I'm going to be doing a review, the show review on Dragon's Way to the Edge Season 3. Now we're on to Season 3. Now, let's see, is it good than Season 2, or is it bad than Season 3? So this is just my opinion on Season 3. If you had your own opinions on Dragon's Investigation Season 3, then comment down below. And if you haven't watched How to Train Your Dragon, basically you have to watch the first movie, then right through to 10 Vendors, to Wedge to Edge, How to Train Your Dragon 2, How to Train Your Dragon 3. Yep, and also the shorts as well. But anyways, let's do the review on Dragon's Way to Edge Season 3. So basically I'm going to be talking about the episodes one by one, but there might be a few, like, video episodes. No, but we are back at 13 episodes each. So yeah, so basically we're going to be starting off with the first episode, where like Hiccup and Tudus accidentally got shot by the Dragon Hunters, and then got Dandy on the desert island, and Tudus is going down with something, and Hiccup has no choice to work with Dagger. Well, basically surprisingly, at the Season 2, at the Dagger, like, just the Hunters, basically, he was on the island on his own. Like, interesting, and like, how did he get onto the island? Well, he did explain to us how did he get onto the island for the first off. No, because he was shipwrecked here. So, yeah. And, he did change, so that's fair enough. But anyways, at the end of the episode, basically after Dagger and Tudus rescue Hiccup, he was like captured, and basically Dagger just left, and with the Dragon Hunter ship, and he's saying he's looking for Heather. Well, did he find Heather at the end? Well, I'm not going to tell you, because basically that ain't not until happening until episode 11, so we gotta wait. So, episode 2. The Fire Moon Queen wants to get some help with Hookfin and Snotloud, because basically it's either Defenders or Heroes. I can't remember which one, but there is an episode where Hookfin wasn't very unwell, and basically wanted to get some more firepower from the Fire World Queen. So yeah, but anyways, in this episode we got introduced to a brand new dragon, which is the Cavern Crusher. And what he does, he just basically tried to take over Dragon's Nests, like, and basically he uses like oil to like sieving stuff, but yeah, after you put it on fire, everything goes up in flames. So yeah, that's what it is. And basically he just wanted for the eggs. and at the end, basically Dragon Warriors has saved the day. That's the end. That's the end of the second episode. Now we got to the third episode. The third episode is Throwing Vegeta. So basically, what is this about? Basically, Higurashi just stepped, and basically, Face has to be in charge. And for sorting out and what a Tutnut, and anyways, these three didn't even listen to him, and he wanted to prove himself he can become a better leader, but he ended himself getting kidnapped by the Night Terrors. They're not Night. Are they Night Terrors? Hold on. Yeah, they are Night Terrors. Right. Moving on. So yeah, and basically they wanted Vicious to become their leader, but anyways, basically the rest of our just found out Vicious is not here, and basically they did go and rescue him at the end, and yeah, that's it. That is just a little bit on development on Vicious' character, a bit. So you know what, the third episode it is enjoyable episode. No, so I would give that a 10 out of 10. So yeah. Right. Episode 4. So this is the Snot Out episode. So this episode got introduced to basically the Singe Tales. Basically what is this episode's about? Basically Snot Out's dad and also Stoic having a really disagreement. So basically Snot Out's dad goes to the island and build a storage instead of store food, which is a really good idea, because basically in the Viking Stone Age, you can't just go into the supermarket. No, of course not. They had to rely on farms and growing plants and also gathering up animals to eat. So that's how they survive in these days. But the problem is now there's some random dragon that started attacking them. So basically so basically they both have the disagreements how to trap a Singe Tail, because Singe Tail fire just comes out every single out of their body. But they did sort it out in the end, and yeah, that's the end of the episode. Right. But I think I missed a few things in that episode, but I can't figure out my mind. But anyways, we got to the important episode. So episode 5. Basically episode 5. Basically Astrid did find an abandoned dragon hunter ship. Then accidentally she got scratched. And then suddenly she became poorly and slowly dying. So Hiccup and the riders go in and find this buffalo dragon. And yes, the buffalo is one of the how many? Okay, about three new dragons so far in this season. And well, actually, there was 4. Yeah, about four. And basically the Dragon Hunters Vigo found it, and basically that was Vigo's panel overall, because for some reason he acquired like this abandoned ship, and they just use it to deal like someone the Dragon Rider to investigate it and get him supporting. But anyways, they got the kill. The Riders got the kill, and basically Astrid got herself better at the end, so that's a good thing. And basically that's it. That is it. No, but one thing I quick mention. Basically, buffaloes usually like to stay where they're on places because the grass is always greener than the other side. You know the saying. Saying no, but if you try to remove it in its natural habitat, then no. No, you can get like basically surprise. I would just say that. Episode 6. So basically the riders wanted to have a break, and then suddenly they got onto this random island, and they discovered that then the dragons are out of control because of those little, what do they call them? They call them Grimmer. Yeah, it's small little like creatures, like they just jump on the dragons and make them go crazy. So basically, for example, it's like a dog, like the Black Plague, where the rat goes onto the freeze, and then it jumps on the human, sucks up some more blood, and then suddenly you got a break. So it's basically like that. But a little bit different. But hopefully you guys know what I meant. But yeah. Basically, what that uses like salt to get with them. That is how they do it, because basically at one of these scenes at the beginning, basically what they're adding like more salt in the fish, and basically that's basically Butler keeps a little bit of salt just in case, and yeah, wow, it actually like cools them, so that's a good thing. Right, moving on. Next episode, episode 7. Basically, Heather joins the Dragon Rider group at the end of this episode. Basically, her and Fishlegs have been contacted with each other, and the riders are like suspicious that they go like they both have like a crush. Well, that's what they're expecting. But anyways, during this episode, when she did not like another dragons or anything like that or something like that, but anyways, Fishes and Heather have like an idea to swap dragons, and then because basically basically it actually works, And at the end of the episode, Heather did actually just join the team anyways. And she still joins the team like basically at the end of this season. And I think it will about to change in season 4. But anyways, we had to move on. So, episode 8, Strike Out. Now, this is one of my favorite episodes because they introduce the triple strike, and basically this will be the clue for the next season, maybe in the next season, but anyways, Hiccup and Tootis landed in Dry Hunter trap, and then basically in the Dragon's winning, and basically Tootis has to fight for his life and join the triple strike, and also the riders come by and help get Hiccup and Tootis and the rest of the dragons escape at the end. And that's the end of that episode, and basically that triple strike here doesn't know what he's doing, because he's been born in captivity for a while, so he doesn't know like when to have fun, and But no, at the end of that episode, that triple strike doesn't appear again. Not into season 4. So he's been absent for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more episodes. So why? Well, I basically do not like the episode because of the premise, and triple strike design is really good, and I don't like the Death Grippers design because triple strike is basically has more chance of winning than the Death Grippers, but that is just my opinion. So, but anyways, we got 5 more episodes to go. Okay, episode 9. Well, the Dragon Riders has rescued a dragon egg, and basically Hiccup and Fishface just try to figure out what it is, and then the turret hatches, and then they finally found out it was a baby their son, and they name him Golf. Golf for Yard, or Golf for short. And I pretty like the episode because that's the only time. This is the only time this isn't a musical episode. Like, basically, the writers have to keep singing until the baby comes down and stuff. And at the end, they decided to give it Golf back to his mother. And basically that's it. That's the end of the whole episode premise. But I do like this episode because this is almost like a musical at the end. How did I enjoy a musical a while? No? Okay. Just me. But anyways, Golf there is so cute. Like, I wanted a baby Golf plushie so bad. Unfortunately, they haven't made one, but maybe they did, but I haven't seen it on the shelves. But anyways, episode 10. Where this one's a Fish X episode where he rescued the Crisis of the Quakens, and also he he also uses his hammer to like destroy every dragon hunter building, and yeah, that's basically, but this episode, what turned out is totally crazy, and basically they try to knock each other out the whole entire episode, but in any ways, this episode is like 8 out of 10 for me, and basically the hunters tried to use the quasi question for their own for work and tiring out. So yeah. So then I just wonder why does had to rescue them, and Fish Eggs did it. Did you know? And at the end they released them. So that's a good thing, right? Episode 11. Well, the writers just got back from like training exercises, and then Hiccup goes to his hut, and suddenly Dagger is in his hut. Okay, first of all, where is Chip? And secondly, how would not everybody notice him? First of all, and how did he get into? Wait. Oh wait, they didn't even have keys. So, oh well. But anyways, he wanted to train his own dragon, but his first dragon is the one called Shadow Master, and basically writers did like found in the forest, and they didn't even know that Hiccup was actually training him to become the dragon rider. So yeah, and basically at the end, but Dagger did meet Heather, but Heather doesn't know what to do with him. But at the end of the episode, basically Dagger did actually sacrifice himself. Serve on this dangerous suicide mission. And Dagger did leave a note for Heather. And basically, yeah, that's it. And that's the end of the episode. Basically, everybody thinks that Dagger is dead. But in the next season, spoiler alert, he did survive. But that's a whole creepy totally different story. But we got 2 more episodes to go through and discuss about it. So let's do it. So episode 13, Defenders of the Wind, part 1. And basically at the end, basically Vigo offered Hiccup a trade, like they keep half of his iron and stuff. So basically the writers did go onto this island, and basically all of them got trapped, and basically they met like Mara and also the Defenders of the Wind. And first off, Mara doesn't even trust Hiccup, and also the rest of the riders. And basically she thought they are dragon hunters, but Hiccup did the proof that they're not dragon hunters. And then at the end, Also we got introduced to the fifth dragon, but they did not appear into part 2. But anyways, in this episode, at the end of the episode, basically Mara and the Defenders of Wind and the Riders actually got tricked by Vigo and the Dragon Hunters, and basically Mara wanted to kill Hiccup, and therefore they betrayed. Right, and that's the end of the season. And now I will tell you what my final thoughts on Dragon's Misty Edge Season 3. Episode 13, Defenders of the Wind, Part 1. And basically at the end, basically Vigo offered Hiccup a trade, like they keep half of his iron and stuff. So basically the Riders did go onto this island, and basically all of them got trapped, and basically they met like Mara and also the Defenders of the Wind. And first off, Mara doesn't even trust Hiccup, and also the rest of the Riders, and basically she thought they are dragon hunters, but Hiccup did the proof that they're not dragon hunters. And then at the end, also we got introduced to the fifth dragon, but they did not appear into part 2. But anyways, in this episode, at the end of the episode, basically Mara and the Defenders of Wind and the Riders actually got tricked by Vigo and the Dragon Hunters, and basically Mara wanted to kill Hiccup, and therefore they betrayed. Right, and that's the end of the season. And now I will tell you what my final thoughts on Dragon's Misty Edge Season 3. I would say, like, this one is totally like a best season overall, because we got the best dragons, we got the good episodes, and everything in it is really good. Really good. The actors are still pretty good at their jobs, and the writers are really good. Writing is really good, and my disappointment though, just at the end of like episode 11, I wish we could like see the like a secret cutscene of like Dagger surviving, and basically, and basically we just needed to know like what has actually happened to Dagger. But the rest of the episodes are totally good. Totally good. So I would say 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, and season 2 and 1 are like second here. Now we got the 3 more seasons to go. Right. So I started watching season 4 right now, and basically soon enough I will get this review out soon, probably by next month, but I'm not too quite sure yet. But Depends on if I'm busy or not. But in any ways, I will see you guys soon. This is Dragon Boy Tippy Nose.